Mrs. Master Wayne doesn't know that that girl is taking my picture. Shh.
Everywhere I go these days, the lights turn on when the music plays, and now I must be on the right path. Every door seems to open. It's magical when the strings kick in.
Don't do it that way.
Lester Mate 2, he sent me a video that he wanted me to comment on. And the video is entitled So. Okay, it's talking about, or he's talking about insecurities, that he's had a few insecurities
I've been dealing with since I've been 15, so it's been 22 years. Gosh, 22 years since I've been dealing with this topic, but I was wanting to talk a little bit about insecurities.
I know I felt that way and felt like, you know what, nobody else is feeling like I feel. Nobody else is going through what I've gone through. Nobody else is doing what I'm doing. But we all have felt the same feelings. We're all human. We all have these same insecurities.
When I was a kid, now when I'm talking about a kid, I'm talking about a 8, 9, 10, 11-year-old. You know, I used to be a pretty social, outgoing kid. Never met a stranger. An all-around great kid. I would never hesitate to go up to somebody and say, "Hey, I'm Tony. Yeah, I'm Tony. What's your name?" Matter of fact, I used to live for it. That it was something that I really enjoyed. As I got a little older, when I was in my teens, probably around 15, I started noticing something happen that really affected me to this day. One time, I went up to somebody, it was a girl. I said, "Hey, my name's Tony." And instead of "Hi, or "Oh, it's good to meet you," or "Hey," or whatever, I got the answer of "So." It kind of startled me, took me back a little bit, and I'm like, okay, that's not a typical response. And I didn't much think about it, the first time it happened. So later, did it again. Some other people. "Hey, I'm Tony." "So." I'm like, okay, that happened again. What's the deal? And, I started noticing it more and more and more. I don't know why, but I just started noticing it. And, the more time it happened, the more time I started feeling like the other person was talking to me like, "Why should I care? Why are you gracing my present?" or whatever. First dealing with it, I think I probably handled it pretty well.
My insecurity growing up was women too. And we're all like that. Even girls, come on, you gotta admit it in the comments. We are all afraid of being rejection. We're all afraid of rejection. Listener's mate, I know that you've dealt with rejection in your life, but I have too. And you can get through this. It's just that sometimes we get caught up in this rejection stuff.
The more and more I heard "so," the more and more my security went chip, 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 chip. Got chipped so far down to where I was so insecure of myself that, to be honest with you, I still would deal with insecurities. I still deal with insecurities today. When I got older and I started trying to get a job, I would get turned down for jobs. And, they wouldn't say "so." Just hearing the word "no, we're not accepting," or "no, we're not hiring," or "you don't have the qualifications," or whatever. It felt like they said "so." Yeah, I still deal with these things today. Still at 37, I still deal with these things today.
And I know that you were talking about even through jobs, getting rejected for jobs, and not feeling good enough. All of us have felt this, not felt good enough. I'm not good enough for this. I'm not good enough for that. I'm not good enough to do that job that guy's doing. I don't know enough. And there's a few things I've learned, guys, in my life, is that, number one, you're just as good, if not better, than anybody else. You're good. If you're going through this, you're good. What you do is awesome, and you could make it through whatever you're going through. And it maybe seems like you can't make it through it because you got that you're depressed because you think, oh man, you know what? Maybe I should just stay in my room forever and never go out and just hide away from the world. I've been there. My wife has been there, where she just doesn't want to leave her room, where she gets anxiety for leaving the room. I've had it where I've had anxiety because I didn't even want to leave the house. Yeah, Master Wayne. And growing up, I was an outgoing guy, and I'm still an outgoing guy. But situations do happen in your life that kind of like put you in a bottle and cork that top of that bottle, and you can't get out, and you feel you can't get out. I'm not going to say you can't get out. You just feel you can't get out of this bottle that's corked, and there's glass all around you, and you're looking at everybody else looking in at you, and you just can't get out of it. But you can. The rejection to jobs, you being rejected to jobs. You know what? Out of maybe 100 no's, knocking on 100 doors, there's going to be that one person that's going to say, yeah, yes, you can do it. I'll let you. There's out of all those millions or hundreds or 50 rejections from women that don't want to go out with you, that don't want to see you, that don't want nothing to do with you. There's going to be that one that's going to say, yeah, he's nice, I'll give him a chance. See, but you can't be afraid. In this life, if you don't take chances, then you're never going to grow, and you're always going to end up staying in the same spot that you're at, always. It's like being in a boat and not using the oars to get to the other side. You got to take chances.
Back of my head, I still don't want to do things. I do not want to go. I don't want to be out in public. I don't want to do things in public. I don't want to face the public because I'm afraid that if I do, I'll hear the word, so, what's that could do with anything? Or, why should I care who you are? You know, if it would have happened once, you know, it probably would have been something I would have just blown off and just forgotten about. But it happened again and again and again.
You're going to get rejected. That's all there is to it. You're going to get rejected. You're going to get people that are going to tell you, no, you can't do this job. Who do you think you are? You're not good looking enough. Who do you think you are? You're not pretty enough. Who do you think you are? But you know what? You know who you are. Right down in here. And it's in the heart where it counts. The outer part of you, you know, this outer part of you doesn't matter. Because that's what society looks at, the outer part of you. But when you start talking and you show that pride in yourself and who you really are, that will outshine anything. And they'll say, wait a minute, there's something about this person. And they can do it. Seriously, guys. And Lester may too. Take the chances. I know that this has haunted you for a long time in your life since you said this in your video here that I was looking at. Don't let it get you like it has. And I know it's easy for me to say, but not easy for you to do. But take baby steps. Because once you take little baby steps and say, okay, I'm going to try this, and even if I get rejected, that's okay. You go over there, you get rejected, well, cool, that's fine. You go ask the next person, you rejected, cool, that's fine. But one person's going to say yes. Take the little baby steps until you can take bigger steps. And pretty soon, you'll be way farther than you are today, and you'll be way happier with your life.
Yeah, my other camera died on me, so I have to use the camera on my computer. Lester, mate, I wanted to address this. I haven't been able to talk about it because I haven't felt good to make a vlog. And tonight, me and the wife were here, and we decided to make vlogs. So here we are, and I said I have to address this. Lester, mate, dude, seriously, do what I say, and you too who are listening, do it seriously, and your life will get a lot better. I promise. You know, like I said, you're gonna get rejected. It's nothing. Be like a water on a duck's back. What does water on a duck's back do? Just dribbles off, and you just go on with your life, and everything's cool. Remember to smile, guys. Remember, happiness is a choice. Okay? You choose to be happy. Don't let nobody steal your happiness. I love you all. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, favorite, and share this video with your friends. I'm almost to 200, guys. I am, and I'm so excited. I think the last time I checked for subscriptions, we're at 187. And I just want to thank you all who have subscribed to me. You know, you guys are awesome, seriously, and you guys mean a lot to me. You guys have my heart. I love hanging out with you guys, and I know you love hanging out with me and watching these vlogs. Okay, well, we'll talk to you later.
Falling for the fear and done some disappearing. Bow down to the mighty. Don't run. Just stop holding your tongue. Maybe